Hey, Mark here, and I have an awesome giveaway for you. I have 5 digital copies of the 2024 action blockbuster Gladiator 2 up for grabs. I love Gladiator 2. There's catapults, trebuchets, sharks. Denzel Washington throws a front kick. It's just a wonderful time, and I'm really happy to be able to give you a chance to win a digital copy because it's a fun film. It's a big film. Ridley Scott, catapults. It's great. So yeah, bring home Gladiator 2 on digital now. Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, Paul Mescal, and Connie Nielsen star in this action-packed epic. By the film, critics are calling one of the most entertaining films of the year. And get over an hour of next-level extras, including deleted scenes, featurettes, and more. Available at participating retailers. Rated R from Paramount Pictures. Hello and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is a man who you never want to go into a sewer with. This man, it's DJ Valentine.
What man do you want to go to? Who is the person you go, you know what? I want to go to a sewer with you.
So what people don't know is years ago, you and I were hanging out.
Yes.
And you're like, Mark, let's go check out sewers, because that's what you do in Florida.
Sure.
Like, as one
all
does.
Sounds plausible.
We found a sewer in Florida somewhere.
Right.
It was a bit of, it's Florida. Things
It's
happen.
Florida.
Weird
it's weird,
happen.
man. It's weird over here.
If you've seen Minions, like apparently in Orlando, there's vast underground civilization.
According to Minions, that's why everything in Minions is accurate. I don't know about any other movie. Minions is like the holy grail of, it's the secret of life is in Minions.
They've predicted it all.
It's true.
It's like, like people, I think audiences are focusing on the wrong movies. Like there's that documentary about The Shining. There should be a documentary about Minions.
Wasn't there, which Minions was it where they made a reference to the Stanley Kubrick moon landing?
Oh, that's Minions.
Is that the first Minion? Okay,
they faked it. Yeah, cut.
I was like, Stanley Kubrick. And it's funny, like no child will understand that reference whatsoever.
I just love that it's a bunch of French people making these movies. And I've written 5 scripts about it. I've figured out how to kill them. I figured out what they are. I figured out that they're not dumb. I figured out that his childhood trauma is what prevented him from becoming evil and taking over the world. And then I did another one about the AVL. So it's like the franchise that keeps giving to me. And my daughter loves it. But I digress. We're in this sewer and DJ's like, hey man, look in there. And I looked in there and I was locked in there for like a couple weeks.
Look, my finger slipped on the lock. I just thought it would be a nice prank. I didn't know you were going to be there for the rest of your life. I didn't know that. That was not
still
my
there.
He's live from the sewer.
And listen, my
internet's
internet's a little
I haven't
shoddy.
come to pick you up yet. I haven't called the police yet. I just figured, maybe he likes it there. He's been there so long. It's his home. So why would I ruin that? Why would I ruin that?
The Punisher's down here. There's some turtles. There's some meth gators. Like, I got some friends down here.
Nobody's gonna get that Punisher reference either. The Punisher's in the sewer. Dolph Lundgren's Punisher lived in a sewer.
I hate when the clown comes around and there's some bugs sometimes. But other than that, like they cheat at cards. Like Pennywise is like, oh, I'm a clown. And then you're like, yeah, cool. Like, just do you fold or not? Like,
I think Pennywise might be more entertaining to have an interdimensional being than Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. I think I might, like being roommates with Pennywise might have a little bit of entertainment. Dolph Lundgren's Punisher, he's just sitting there naked the whole time.
Yeah,
just covered in scars. His dog like this, though. It's gonna be boring. I'd be like, I don't want to. I'm gonna hang with Pennywise, man. You're not cool.
You should see my poker game. I have a naked Dolph Lundgren.
Of course.
Right? Pennywise the clown.
Of course.
I have Raphael. Serious gambling problem.
Jose Canseco bet. You paying money for this?
serious gambling problem.
Yeah, of course.
And then I have, let's see, one of the things from Chud is down here.
Jeez.
And then it's me. And like we have some pretty good Texas Hold'em games. But we call it Florida Flip'em.
Florida Flip'em.
Yep.
That's what we call, but down the Mason-Dixon County line or whatever the heck I'm talking about in Florida that doesn't exist. They call it Florida Flip'em.
I mean, you do flip the cards, right? Like,
I mean,
you drop and then you flip. All right, show me the river. Flip the river.
I think Mark has made Florida this mystical place like Narnia. weird things.
Oh, don't talk about Narnia.
Oh, Jesus. We're gonna
Everyone thinks it's like this great place, but like I would compare it to Panama City Beach, like the clubs at 2 a.m. all the time.
It's true.
I got mono 6 times last year.
Turkish delight, man. It's worth it. I'm gonna sacrifice my family for candy. I'll never get over that movie. Or that
like
book.
the badgers in this world, they're all adult.
Professor
like,
Xavier
crazy.
has goat legs. It's weird, man. It's a weird place.
There's lions. There's a lady down there that's always chasing us. Like
Tilda Swinton apparently turned into Elsa from Frozen. It's weird. I don't want to
like let it go.
No, I'm not gonna. Don't start.
There's actually a lot of portals down here in this sewer. It's.
I'm just picturing you in a Florida sewer. Spoiler alert: it's not what you think.
And I only have I only have one boombox, and the only CDs are Jock Jams.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping.
You should see naked
D Nice
on
repeat, steady repeat of D Nice,
and it tracks all the pythons though from the Everglades.
Oh man,
pythons
the one animal that's the one animal in Florida we're allowed to murder. By the way, we're told by the government. Yeah, you can kill them. That's good.
There's iguanas, pythons, javellinas, and they're all down here.
My family came down once, and because we have people don't know this about Florida, but we have, when he says iguanas, he's not joking. We have like gigantic dog-sized iguanas, like all everywhere. So they didn't know that, and they like hang out in the parking lots a lot, and literally walked up, and they're like, it was like watching somebody see the raptor in Jurassic Park. They're like, oh my god,
clever girl.
It's okay, they don't do anything.
Yeah, I did a documentary about the pythons in the Everglades in 2010. And I learned how to catch them with firefighters.
Oh, jeez.
It was fun. And you can snap their necks pretty easily. So that's been great for me. Yeah. I have like a suit out of python skin.
This is why PETA has been chasing you for about the last, I don't know.
That's how I make money down here. I send them up and then they pay me. I play the Jock Jams. The pythons come, snap, snap, snap. Cash.
One thing that pythons cannot resist, not rats, Jock Jams.
1990s dance music.
It's got to be the 90s. It's got to be 90s Jock Jams.
Dun, dun, dun. Like I'm rich. Like I'm popping about 50 necks a day.
He's looking like Jake the Snake Roberts kids. He's just covered in leathers. He's
like you should see it. Like rooms to go delivered down here. Like I got a nice setup.
Rooms to Go, sponsored by Rooms to Go. This podcast is sponsored to you by Rooms to Go. Rooms to Go. Screw Pier 1. It's Rooms to Go. One
of the remaining Winn-Dixies is right above me, so I just crawl through the.
I think there's like one Winn-Dixie I know of in like a 500-mile radius. I think it's all in Georgia now. I think Publix killed it.
I actually live in an old Albertsons that sunk into the swamp.
Albertsons. Oh,
that's a very Florida.
That's a very Florida reference right there, kids. Albertsons is kind of like remember the store in the Big Lebowski that was where is it? Ralph's. Albertsons is kind of like a Ralph's for Florida.
Yeah. With the great video store. Like I'm set. I am set. But you know what's crazy? Even though we're talking about underground sewers, it's Penguin. And like
we are a lot of that series takes place in an underground sewer, like a lot of it, way more than you think.
Yeah,
takes place in an underground sewer.
I've been trying to grow mushrooms in here, but like the lizards keep eating them.
No, it's like, crazy. That's like another one. The lizards down there, the killer crocs down there. You can go to say DC and Marvel mixed together. You got both reptilian villains who are kicking around down there. It's crazy.
Conor McGregor on bath salts came around here.
Well, he's everywhere. He's sewers. He's in the roads. Hey, fellas, he's everywhere.
Pennywise is running down the sewers like, oh no.
I think Pennywise would stay clear of Conor McGregor. He's like, man, that guy's crazy.
Yeah.
That guy's nuts.
Proper 12 up, you stay away from him.
I might terrorize children and I'm a gigantic spider, but that guy, oh my lord.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, can I crash with you for a little bit? Honor's at my place.
Please, man, I don't want to hang out with that guy.
It's like a pretty crazy utopia down here.
People are gonna start believing you, Mark. And like,
I believe me now.
Oh, man, he's really in a sewer. He's going into very specific detail. This must be real. You can't get it out. He keeps
wait. Here comes the python. Snap, snap.
Jock Jams.
Y'all ready for this?
He just went. I gotta see Mark sleeping. Are y'all ready for this? You just keep saying it over and over.
People keep dumping Four Loko down, so like I've been nice and like
That feels that the underground of Florida's Four Locos. It's like Willy Wonka, the chocolate factory. Instead of chocolates, it's mostly Four Locos in Florida.
That's how the Punisher fuels his motorcycle. He doesn't even use gas anymore. He just puts Four Loko.
That's what he's covered with. You think it's like sweat and Vaseline and scars. It's mostly Four Locos.
Yeah, and a lot of bugs because all the sugar.
I got to rewatch the Punisher movie now. You made me want to rewatch the Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren with Lou Gossett Jr. Yes, fun. I've seen it. It's great.
It's fun. And okay, we're talking about the Penguin, the HBO show that was released, 8 episodes. You and I have done a commentary for the Batman, and I was like,
one of the greatest commentaries of all time ever made.
Really good one. And people actually listen to it like all the way through. I can see my stats on Apple, and it's not like 6%. Like people who put it on go through it.
Because we get into the minutia of the Batman. It's essentially just we go into the sewers of the Batman, the plumbing of the Batman.
Yeah, we plunge it.
We plunge the hell out of it. It's crazy. Check it out. If you haven't heard our commentary, this podcast is like the sequel or sidequel of that commentary.
Yeah,
but yeah. I'm proud of that commentary. I was so happy because I was like, oh my God, I get to watch the Batman and talk about it, not to myself. Most of the time, I watch the Batman. I'm like, yeah, that's a great scene, DJ. Yeah, it's fantastic.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that, DJ?
It's all right.
I did a Deep Blue Sea commentary by myself, and it was horrifying.
I can only imagine.
And I released it because I'm an idiot. I don't care. But like this show, you wanted to talk about this. I asked what you want to talk about. You want to talk about it. And so I watched the show and I've been doing a lot of research.
Right.
And this is the key. And you're going to think this is dumb, DJ, but you're a big fan of writing. We talked about the holdovers. We talked about some really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the key is during like the behind the scenes docs on HBO, which are actually like really good.
Right.
Listening to all the people talk. So listening to Mike Marino talk, listen to Kalina Ivanov, the production designer, listen to Johnny Han, the VFX supervisor, listening to Helen Huang, the costume designer, listening to Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell did the first read through in this movie wearing a balaclava because he didn't want anyone to see his face.
Right.
Like, seriously, like, and he asked the costume designer for it, and she's like, "All right." But the one word everyone used is love. Like everyone loves this like character. Lauren LaFranc, the creator of this, she's like, "I love the Penguin." Everyone's like, the costume designer, I love the Penguin in Batman Returns. Like everyone has a penguin that they love. And it was just so interesting. Like what Milioti, who plays Sophia Falcone in this, Cristin Milioti, like she loves Batman and like was quoting early Batman. She loves Batman Forever, which makes me very happy.
Right.
Batman Forever rocks. Joel Schumacher made it ahead of time. Like he finished ahead of schedule and under budget, which I don't understand. Like
the Batman Forever fandom has grown as years have gone. It has grown immensely.
Imagine being the director, right? That directed Batman Forever, and you're like, yeah, I got it under budget and under time. And then you watch it and you're like, what? Like
that movie, you want to talk about a fever dream?
Yes. And you finished it ahead of time.
Like, how did he finish this ahead of what?
It's amazing. But see, like everyone loves it. So everybody during the behind the scenes documentaries and all this, like Matt Reeves, and I mean, you have the successful film, you have Colin Farrell attached. Right. So it brings a lot of, it's like actor bait. But it was just really interesting listening to everyone talk about why they love this show and they love the Penguin. This isn't like one of those cash grabs. This isn't one of those shows that like you just hire a director, they don't really care about the character, and you just make a movie. You're like, I don't really like the character, but I think we can do this with it. Like everyone here stuck to the Matt Reeves world. They love the character. Colin Farrell put everything he had into it, and it's a great show. Like Golden Globe nominated. It's on most of the lists. I think Cristin Milioti, like she's gonna win a lot of awards because she's like incredible in this show. I think she kind of steals it. Yeah, exactly.
she better.
Like Colin Farrell's great too. Like he's great, but like what Milioti goes through in this is pretty awesome. And she's and I was reading about her costume design and how her wardrobe changes throughout the show, and like it's all just brilliant.
Right.
But
right,
like this is gonna sound really stupid and really basic, but this show works because everyone like loved the character and had a vision, and they were really smart. Like I was reading the production designer. I'm gonna let you talk eventually.
Yeah,
But
it's okay.
the production designer said that they filmed under a lot of arches, bridges, and overpasses.
Mhm.
Speaking of sewers, to make sure that Oswald was always underneath something.
Ooh, I didn't even know that.
Right? And
Oh,
like,
that's
if you
good.
look at the
Oh,
Carmine residence with all its gold and garishness and
right,
like
right,
really classy, but then you go to Penguin's house or like, that's in the old jewelry district. He is trying to mimic that, but without the money. So when
right,
you look at the
right.
two side by side, he's like a mini version of Carmine because he wanted to be that, but without the class and with more tack. Like he's tackier.
Set designers actually carry people. Labors of love is what I
Yeah.
always kind of like harp on. I want the people making the thing, whether it be the penguin or anything, to care. And when when you're talking about, they start talking about love, and love is like, oh, thank God, thank God. And you could tell when you watch it, like, oh, somebody cared. This isn't like a job. This
Yeah.
is this is something they wanted to do, which is good.
And like, what else I love is that I'm trying to find her name. Oh, in Eve's house.
Mm.
That's kind of his safe place. Oz's safe place. So in her house, she has a spray painted umbrella chandelier, which is like the safe place for Cobb Oswald.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy mackerel!
Set designer.
And like, you don't even think about that when you're watching it, but this is a show that cares, and it's good. So that's really basic for me to say, but you and I watch so many movies.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them don't.
A lot of them. It's like here, for example, I was watching Craven the Hunter at work the other day. Those who don't know, I help run a movie theater. But anyway, I walked out midway through because of sheer mental self-preservation. And I went to my office and got into a discussion with a coworker, coincidentally enough, who was talking about somebody who was defending Book of Boba Fett series.
Oh,
and
no.
the core problem with those two gigantic pieces of crap, Craven and Boba Fett, is the creators seem to not want their villains to be villains. Somehow Hollywood has forgotten how to abandon making like villains in media. They want them to be bad guys that do good, or victims of circumstance that aren't bad but perceived that way by mistake. And they don't want true villains. I say all that to say that the Penguin series, did a series about a villain who remained true to his villainous nature throughout the entire friggin'. Yes, you like him. Yes, you root for him, but there is no mistaking he is a villain. It's so uncommon of a thing nowadays that the show just understood that, and it's like a breath of fresh. The concept and the follow through alone is great. I'm not even going to talk about the performances yet and the direction, which is fantastic. Just the balls to make a show about a villain and him be a bad guy, and you want a villain that is that's a villain. Like, well, I'm doing this Christmas. As we're recording this Christmas Eve. Hans Gruber. Imagine making a Hans Gruber show, and he's just put upon. He's not really bad. He's Robin from Rush. No, Hans is great because he's a bad guy. He does horrible freaking things. And if you want victims of circumstance, we got also another villain in this show who's pretty well done in Sophia Falcone. So you get even me watching it, knowing what I want. I was like, I'm just waiting for the shoot. Like, please don't make like the Penguin like he was beat up and that's why he became no,
he killed his brothers.
Spoiler alert for the show. From childhood, the Penguin was a self-absorbed, selfish piece of crap that wanted only to keep all of the attention on him from childhood. So I was like, okay, good. A rooted bad guy. When's the last time, especially in this genre of comic book stuff, have you gotten a really good bad guy? I'd say Thanos. And Thanos was probably nicer than this guy.
Yeah.
Thanos he was actually, his motivations were about trying to help, even though they were twisted and dark. But he's nice. The Penguin didn't care about anyone but himself.
He's a survivor.
Exactly.
So the theme of the show is survival. The creator said it was ultimately a show about survival. And I think here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Audiences like morally corrupt characters. So they're talking about this. Matt Reeves said it. Morally corrupt characters with ambition.
Yeah.
So you watch Scar. Yeah, I like
Scarface.
that.
No, because that's exactly what it is. It's Scarface.
Exactly. Well, that was their thing, like French Connection or, like Breaking Bad.
Right.
You and this time no one's ever like Skylar's the bad guy. It's like, shut up, guys. Like Skylar is not the bad guy here. So please stop. You know, Summer is not the bad guy in 500 Days of Summer, guys. Stop. But sorry. Yeah. So like that's like really stuck with me there. But you know, like in this one, it's just he's morally corrupt and he has ambition. And I think, you know, by setting him up in this world where he lives, his boss is a serial killer. Right. And he's just this guy who murdered his brothers. His mom hates him, but she still keeps him around because she couldn't keep revenge on him. He's like just an underdog. Like he's like the gum that won't come off your shoe, and when you try to take it off your shoe, it's impossible to get the remaining residue off, and you just leave it there. Like you probably could put some like acid on there or throw them away, but you're like, whatever, it's still fine. I can it's just the bottom of my shoe. And like he's the guy that just stays there, and he's the guy who manipulates and lies, and he's really good at it, and he's just a monster. But he's ambitious, and he I think people like watching that. Like there's something about watching, like look at Godfather. Like it's
and like Michael Corleone also nicer than this guy. Scarface I think is might be the closest one, because Tony Montana was kind of a prick throughout the entire movie. Yeah. And I mean, he had like one rule, and even the Penguin doesn't have. I was talking to a friend of mine who, while the show was going on, and I'm like, yo, I like this guy, but if you notice, every episode they make sure to underline a point or do something to where you like him. Oh wow, that was really mean. You like him. Oh, he just gutted that guy. You like him. Like every time
he just killed that woman and lit her son on fire.
They always give you a moment to where you're like, hey, don't forget, this is a bad guy. You can like him. It's fine. Hans Gruber is fantastic. I keep going to Hans Gruber because he's my favorite villain of all time. But he'll shoot Takagi in the face. He doesn't care. In terms of what he wants, the Penguin will do something despicable. In every episode, there is a moment where you're like, oh, wow, that was rough. That was rough. I still like this guy, but because I think what people, I guess, studio execs or maybe people who are making shows, they don't want to make a character unlikable because they think if you don't like, if they do horrible things, you'll turn off. And I'm like, well, if you're really good at it, if you're character who's also a piece of crap, we won't turn up. Breaking Bad is a very example of that, but I kind of don't count that because he starts off. It's the whole point of the whole show is he breaks bad, he turns bad. Penguin is bad from jump, so you can't. You got to make a character, and then let's say I'm a studio exec who doesn't know anything. You're like, you're making me a show about a character that's a piece of crap. Wow, I was like, we got to give him something where you like him. Maybe he's doing stuff, but he's doing it to worse people, and it's like, yeah, but that's against the nature of the character. He's a piece of crap, and you're gonna go on this journey. The only time I fell for that trope of I want the Penguin to be doing, I want him to be a kind of an anti-hero, which he's not, is when him and Sophia are working together. I did like that one episode because there's only one episode of it. And I was like, this is I like how they're vibing off of each other. But at the end of that episode, they realize when he goes, leave her, forget her. It's like they always give you a little moment where he's like, yeah. You might like him, but he's a piece of crap. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. So don't get it twisted. And trust me, at the end of this journey, you might hate him. And I remember Colin Farrell saying in an interview before the show came out, I don't know how anybody will like the character at the end. I like the character because I don't like the character. I like Jason Isaacs in The Patriot because he's such a piece of crap. I want him to die horribly, but he's so good at playing this piece of crap. This piece of crap must exist. He must enter. So I want to know more about him. I'm making a Legend reference, but I think in Legend, Darkness, Tim Curry, speaking of Pennywise, he says that for light to exist, dark must also exist. Like you need the evil.
He's down here too. He's trying to hunt down the last iguana unicorn.
Now you gotta understand that the one of the most traumatizing things in my childhood is Tim Curry's Darkness in Legend. I went to Halloween Horror Nights and they had people dressed up as him, and I'm like a grown man, like, nah, I'm going over here. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy on stilts. I know that's not Tim Curry. I know he's on stilts. I can kind of see him, but no. PTSD.
You're right though, with what you need, light and darkness, and like there's nothing redeemable. You know what's interesting? You watch some shows and people are like, yeah, the bad guy is the good guy, and you're like, no, like when people are like Killmonger was the good guy of Black Panther, and you're like, no, he's not.
No.
And then like people are like Agatha. You're like, no, she's a serial killer. Like, and like even the Jack Schaefer who made Agatha all along, which I loved. She made it for 40 million, which makes me really happy. So like, that's like one episode of Secret Invasion.
Oh, don't even say that word.
But
don't
yeah,
even, it's a word to me, Secret Invasion. I know it's two, but it's a bad word for me.
I just love that she made it for like the one episode of that, which is like, good job, Jack. But she's like, guys, Agatha's not good. But a lot of people are, yeah, she's the hero. And like, no, just because she's sassy doesn't mean she's not a serial killer. But in this one, you just know he's bad. Like, right. I love it. Like, he's like, yeah, leave her. Like, let's go. Like, you know what's funny? He's stealing money from the Falcones. Alberto catches him and rightfully calls him out for everything and just murders him.
Yep.
Like, he's
that moment where he goes, go leave her is right when the show was kind of leaning into the thing I don't like, where, and though I did like them working together, but he has that very genuine moment, like, let me show you how to trust me, like that thing. And you're like, oh yeah, maybe they're working together. Wait, maybe he's not so bad. Leave her, screw her, I'm out of here. It's like, oh wait, don't ever think he's a good guy. And at the end of the performance, I'll just say the series is a performance. You're like, the whole time you thought it, and even when he kills the spoiler, the brothers, you're kind of just like, oh, that sucks. But you're even trying to maybe he's a child and he didn't. No, stop. He's a bad guy.
He knew.
He's not good. You're not. I mean, you can like him. It's the whole thing. Maybe I'm not supposed to like him. You can like him because he's bad. I like villains when they are bad. I like Joffrey is one of the worst television villains of all time, but you need him. He's fantastically bad.
Yeah,
love. And so when he gets his comeuppance, though I don't like how he got his comeuppance. It's the book, whatever. I'm gonna go Game of Thrones reference, but I'm saying when that thing happens, you appreciate it more. I like when I brought up Jason Isaac in The Patriot, it's like, oh well, I hate this guy. So when at the end you're like, oh thank God. Hans Gruber, same thing. Dropped off the Nakatomi Tower. Spoiler alert for the greatest movie of all time. You feel it more. You love it. I like the T-1000. T-1000 has no emotion, but he's fantastic because he's so cold and calculating and doesn't care. He'll torture a mom. He'll cut a man's head off. He doesn't. You need those things. And I think somewhere in between, I don't know when it happened, they stopped making bad guys bad guys. Morbius is a bad guy. Craven is Craven is one of the worst guys of all time. He is a horrible, horrible human being. When I watched the trailer for Craven, I'm like, oh, Russell Crowe's playing Craven. No, he's not. It's this guy. Like, that's not Craven. Craven buried Spider-Man alive and shot himself because he had nothing else to hunt and kill. He's a villain. He's a why are you making him an Abercrombie and Fitch model that does good? I don't. Villains need to be villains. And I was like, oh, when I'm watching The Penguin, I was like, oh, my God, somebody gets it. Somebody understands. And again, has the balls to go, because I know they were getting pressure for there's like, maybe we can make him a little more likable, and you can still do that, but make sure in his core you understand him, that he is not good. He is, it's not even that he's bad, he is the selfishness is to criminal degrees of, I only care about me. That's it. As long as I get what I want and everybody does what I want, I'm happy. If you crap on my dream, Alberto, I'll shoot you in the face. If you're in the way of me becoming something, Sophia, I will leave you to die. Yep. Vic, I'm not even gonna go there, but Vic, I'm sorry. if you even tempt to make me the thing that DJ doesn't like, I'm gonna strangle you to death. Yeah, that's what
like, he needed that though. Like, it's, remember There Will Be Blood, when he's like, he kills everybody in his life and he's by himself.
That's what I told. I think private message. I think I private messaged you. The closest thing to this show is There Will Be Blood. And whatchamacallit, I think I said Surface. I can't remember.
I know this is bad too, but Veep, like, she becomes the president but has no one in her life because she just, like, worked her way to the top. I mean, listen, Batman, he has a lonely life. Joker, like, he has Harley, but that wasn't for a long time. And even their relationship's terrible. So I think to get to this point where he's trying to get, like, you can't have that. Like, you've lost your mind by this point. It's a journey that you got to get to on your own, because you don't want to have those weaknesses. And so what makes him somewhat relatable is that he started so low. You know, this is a guy who's always been bad, but I think he's working for, he's just, I think everyone likes the middleman who's actually really good at his job and ambitious in movies, if that makes sense. Like, there's we're not watching the crime lord. We're not watching the rich kids. We're not watching like, this is a guy who, he has some physical elements that make him look like the Penguin. He's scarred up and he's like scraped and clawed his way to where he's at. And I think even if he's evil and a murderer, people understand that to a certain degree sometimes, or that maybe it's more relatable. So it's like you can make him like totally evil, but if you can kind of be like, I understand his journey, then you're kind of on board with it a little bit more. Does that make sense? You're like,
Oh
okay,
yeah. I like Ray Winstone's character in The Departed, Mr. French.
oh
And
yeah.
he's like a middleman, because he's so matter of fact and about his despicableness and so comfortable in it. I like that.
Yeah.
I like characters like that. I like what's his name? I mean, we're talking about There Will Be Blood. I like Daniel Day-Lewis, but I also like Paul Dano because they're both pieces of crap.
Yeah, they are.
When you got a character that's like, oh, this is a self-realized, I understand, not where like I not like I can relate to him, but it's not like somebody writing a bad guy. This is like a bad guy. Like I villains are so cool to me when you get a good one. When you get a good one, you can start, like we could talk about Thanos for days. Thanos is such a cool villain because of what he does. I can talk about Hans Gruber for days. I can talk about Simon Gruber for days. When you get somebody who's like
Gruber for days,
Conor McGregor for days, I can talk about. But no,
I got him down here. You want to talk?
No. Keep him off.
Yeah. Thanks.
I owe money. But no, it's just that it's easy to do the mustache twirling villain, the mustache twirling villain. But like when he's like, they got some thought to him. They've made him fully realized, but they didn't compromise him. And I was like, oh, that's good stuff. Because you're talking about Batman. Batman's also alone, but he has that he has an Alfred support system. That's why I was leaning toward Alfred. Yeah. He keeps him tethered to somewhat sanity. Penguin, I mean, I guess his mom is that, but I don't think his mom is when I say objectified, she's an object. She's not like somebody he sees as an equal. She's a thing to him. I want my mother's love. I want this thing. I want my mom to do this. It's not like I want to be with my mom and what she said. If she tells me no or yes, I'm with it. No. I want her to be this way. And I'm going to do it so much. I'm going to have the hooker that I sleep with just say the things I want my mother to. Like that. That's a different set of evil. that's so. I love it because it's interesting. When you got when everybody's what is Syndrome saying? When everybody's an anti-hero, nobody is. It's like there's nobody who wants to lean into it. Lean into the bad. I'm watching stupid. I mean, I'm sorry. Some people might like the show. Some people like Rings of Power, but I've watched Rings of Power. And I'm like, they're trying to make Sauron a good guy. It's Sauron. He's Sauron. It's a ring that makes old people turn into goblins. Why are you making this guy? Make him a bad guy. Yeah. He's more interesting as a villain. Do that. Understand that you can do that and make me not want to turn off. I swear, I think studio execs think people are dumb and don't appreciate good bad. When they think everybody must be good, so we like him and we can follow him, and you do something horrible, like if he kills a dog or something, and then you're gonna turn it off. Like, well, that's what the hero's for. You have to have the opposites. You can't have everybody acting like a hero or doing things that I like that guy. No, you need somebody to be a piece of crap, especially if you're making him a part of a universe where we already have a hero. There's Batman, bro. We seen him. He's right there. We know he exists. You can't have him like acting like Batman and righting wrongs. Like, no, that's Batman. Batman punches this guy. He puts him in the face. I seen it. Yeah. I saw it already.
Oh yeah, he does. And that's a great point too. We have the hero in this world. We also have Catwoman already in this world.
She's the anti-hero. Yeah, that's the great thing about her is that she is fighting with herself. We see that fight with her, but she is above. She's not the Penguin. The Penguin is, if there's that chart, the Family Guy chart, you get pulled over by the cop. So Batman's at the top and Penguin's at the bottom. The Catwoman's in the middle. Yeah. She's the gray area. But you can't have everybody be the gray area because then there's no bad guys and no good guys. This is a bunch of gray. That's, to me, makes me want to turn off. That's boring.
And you know what's great too is with this show, you still, I mean, listen, R.I.P. Victor. You know, a lot of people have passed away, but I still like that there's people on the board. There's Rush is still around,
Yeah.
Sophia's still around, Oz is still around.
I'm so happy Sophia's still around. I'm
And like,
so happy
but
she's
that's
still
Batman though. That's
around.
Batman. He put people in Arkham. They get out. You know, that's what I love about like one thing I love about the Nolan trilogy is Scarecrow is always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, he's always there.
It's like first one, pain in the ass.
Yep.
Second one, he's still a pain in the ass. Third
Yep.
one, he's a pain in the ass again.
Mhm.
So it's like that's what makes the Batman world work. You know, as much as people want Joker to die, as much as people want these people to die, it's better like in this world where there's like this weird thing where it's like this odd symbiosis where he goes to Arkham, he gets out. He's in Arkham, he gets to Harley Quinn. She goes bad, she gets him out. Like
Right.
it's like I like that there's the same players on the chessboard. You know, people do die, but I like that there's Arkham, and then it's like okay, they're out of Arkham. Arkham, they escaped, great, but it's a fun world, and I like
And you
that
get
people.
and we get certain characters, their story has told, right? I think Sophia's kind of just started
Yeah.
when she spoiler alert, kills the entire family. That's a new person at that point. She is reborn as she's killed everybody. So can you imagine? Now I know this is probably not going to happen. This is in my head canon, a Batman scene with Sophia. I mean, I would love this because the way Penguin breaks down Batman is that he's not intimidated by him. He's just whatever. You're like a cop to me. You're nothing, whatever. He calls him Batman, he calls him vengeance. Vengeance! He doesn't care. So Sophia would probably I would just love to see how Sophia would treat confronting Batman. That would be cool. You could do stuff with that because she, and to her credit, this is why I had to hold my hand up and say I was wrong. Going into the show, I just want to see Penguin. I don't see Colin Farrell in the mask. He's fantastic. I love the voice. I really care about Sophia fucking going in. And then I watched the show, I think it's episode 3, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Cristin Milioti. You are probably trying to. You are the Stellan Skarsgård in Andor of this show. You literally stole the show from the main person that I'm here to watch. And when you're with the person I'm here to watch, you're even better. It's fantastic. She is so good. So when she's not killed, spoiler, I was just like, thank you. Please keep her alive in this world. I want more of this character with a character. That's when you know you've done your job. When I've seen a character I did not even give a crap about, and now at the end I'm just like, give me more, please. Put her. I want her talking to Catwoman. I want her talking to Batman. I want her talking to Gordon. I want to talk. That was one of my critiques of the entire series. Is like Gordon should be here. Gordon should have been at the. I know why Block is there because Block is corrupt, and I get it.
Hey, what are you gonna
do? Chernobyl guy. But I think Gordon should have showed up at one of these things. And I mean, it's probably Jeffrey Wright, and I know he has an HBO contract and everything, but I mean, he probably was busy or whatnot, probably filming the agency or whatnot. But I just Gordon should have been there somewhere.
Yeah.
But again, it's fine. She's alive. We can still get it. We can still get some kind of thing where you can use her. That's when you've done something, when you've made me like something I was not even I wasn't expecting. I didn't even want it. I was like, okay, she can be there, but that's focus on the Penguin. And then like third, I was just like, oh man, this character's good. Where's Sophia at? What's she doing? What is she doing right now? I want to know what's going on. Oh my god, like the scene where she's in the house with
the gas mask and all that. Are you talking about? Or
no, not that. That's awesome. That's amazing. No, when she's confronting Penguin's girlfriend, the hooker.
Oh yeah.
That scene is levels, man.
Well, Carmen, Ijego. I learned how to pronounce all these names before we got on. Carmen Ijego, like
Ijego. Yeah. I've heard
Ejogo.
I can't say mustache, so it's okay.
Yeah. Mustache. But no, Carmen playing Eve is like that's a great scene because
it's fantastic, man.
You could have just killed her, but like Eve's like, listen,
she wants to understand Penguin. She wants to like, why do you like this guy? And then having that conversation, Milioti's her eyes. It's just you can like see her just. The wheels turning, like she's making decisions, and she's talking, but it's like you can see her intent. That's just good freaking acting right there. It pisses me off that they're probably gonna get shafted, but her and Colin should walk into the Emmys and the Golden Globes with a sack. There should be no conversations. Just put the trophies in the bag, put the fries in the bag, and walk out. She is so freaking good in this show,
and you needed her. because
you need her. Yeah,
Colin
exactly.
Farrell doesn't want to spend every day in makeup.
No, that's true.
So
I love him, but I mean, I wish he would because he's so great as a character. But I get it. I understand why he'd be fucking. I want to take this off. This thing all the time, please, Jesus.
I know he complained about it. He's like, I just don't know if I want to do this again because every day, I guess he was just like, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. But here's the thing, like this happened to Daniel Craig too. He's like, I would rather die than do another Bond.
Right.
I mean, you have a long day and you're like, get me out. Like you get home from work and you want to take your work clothes off. Just imagine having 3 hours of prosthetics on top of you.
You got to put it on you, do the work, then you have to work 3 hours or probably an hour to get it off.
Yeah, like, exactly. And it's just like, get it off of me. And you know, I've worked jobs before. I've worked on sets before. Like I've worked on a 1-day commercial shoot. And I was like, I'm done. I'm never working with these people again. I'm done. And it wasn't even that bad. You're just like 20 hours. You're like, I'm out. Right. So he did months of this under that weight. And he was in character the whole time. They said, like, some people said they only met him for like 10 minutes. He was always in character. So yeah, at the end of wrapping this, you're gonna be like, I'm done. Like I'm out. Peace. Like
I would hope I pray to God that they figure out a way, kind of like how they did with Jennifer Lawrence, how they with Mystique, just make a more efficient, less I guess difficult way for him to do the make. Because again, the reason why I'm selfish is because he is so good in it. And we talk about this on the commentary for the Batman. He is so good in this role. It might be my favorite Colin Farrell performance, and I love Colin Farrell. Like he's been great forever in Bruges. He's been great forever. So when I watch him in this, where he literally becomes a completely different person, I want as much as that as I possibly can get. But again, when he talks about like how much he's claustrophobic and he's sitting in tents just to keep cool, it's like I get it, man. But man, I'm selfish. I want you to play the Penguin all the time. I'm playing with you.
But you know what's funny? The show blew up and was critically acclaimed, and he has Golden Globe nominations. So now he's kind of like, well, you know, if the scripts are good, you know, it's like you and I are in a movie, DJ, and it's horrifying, right? You and I are just, it's about the sewers in Florida, and we're just, and like we walk away from it, we're like, we're never, this sucks, I hate it. Right. But then we both win Golden Globes. It becomes like an 8.9 rated on IMDb.
The apex of our career, you know, and all this
like
stuff,
we win all these awards. We're like on magazines, and then they're like, we need a second season. We're going back.
See, me personally, I'd be like, I'm going back. And if I really hated it, and I'd be like, okay, let's figure out a way for us to hate it a little.
Do you know what the way is? A dump truck of money.
Well, sure. Money is the root of all happiness. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. But I'm just saying, if we can make it more efficient. I mean, this technology, or I call it technology because it's freaky how good it is with his makeup from, I don't know, 20 years, from Dick Tracy, which was even pretty good, to now is made leaps and bounds. But I'm assuming it's still advancing. Let's figure out a way. What does makeup artist guy need to make this less stringent? Let's work on that. Mike
Marino, yeah. Hey, Mike, you create great makeup.
You're a genius, Mike. Let's make sure you know underline the point. You are a genius. It's fantastic work. But let's make this a little bit like, you know, just so our actors aren't trying to like abandon the projects forever. That's all I want. That's because if Colin Farrell's happy, then I'm happy. But when he's not happy, it's like, oh no, I don't want a Han Solo situation here. Just make him make him happy, man. Make it efficient because he's good. We're not even really talking about how good he is. Because he's so good, this is like, yeah, it's a given. It's like the sun. It's like, okay, it's right there. He is so good in the role. You're now focusing on everything around him. You're focusing on Vic, and you're focusing on Sophia and the great Clancy Brown, and I forget her name, who plays Clancy Brown's wife, who's great in everything.
The Expanse. She's great. So her name is Expanse. Shulray. I should know this. I listened to this before. Agdashlu.
Yeah, she's in everything. She was in
Have you watched The Expanse?
Oh yeah, of course. She's fantastic in The Expanse.
That show rocks.
She was in the show that is Arcane. She was in first season of Arcane. She's every time she shows up, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be good because she's good. She's like one of those character actresses that show up and you're like, well, don't have to worry about that one because I know I'm gonna get something. It's like checking a box. It's like, okay,
if you're on set and you know she's cast, like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Like,
I don't have to worry about that.
Michael Kelly too, like Johnny Vitti. Like,
yeah.
Anytime you get Michael Kelly, you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like,
yeah. He's on Linus, I think, and
yeah.
Shows up for like a
Dawn of the Dead.
He pops up here or there, and you're like, oh, okay.
We're safe. You know, Clancy Brown, we're safe. You know, like
Clancy Brown's not even a we're safe. Clancy Brown's like, ooh, Clancy Brown. It's like I get ooh.
And you know, like I think even when they went to flashbacks of Victor's life before the flood, like that gave Farrell a break. But because like the character of Victor is so likable, like, I think a lot of characters do get sidekicks, but
Mm.
I liked Victor's journey, and his character served a purpose. And like Renzi knew he was going to die the entire shooting. Like, so they
Right.
told him before they started, so there was no surprise.
Right.
So but like, I like that his character was there to kind of become his own person. And then he kills that dude, shoots that guy right in the neck.
Right.
And then he gets killed. But it's like, it's servicing, it's a character that services another character, but it's still really interesting. And they did
His
a good
character
job.
literally in death, in life, becomes one of the most important characters to the Penguin, like of all time. He's probably more important to the Penguin than Batman is, because he is the last domino. He is the last thing the Penguin has to do before he becomes the Penguin that we know. He is the gateway. So it does suck that he dies. But I mean, that scene is so freaking good. And it's just like when it was happening, because my friend had called this like episode 1. It's like, well, he's gonna kill him eventually. I'm like, no, he'll figure out a way. And I'm being Mr. Cappy optimistic. So when it's happening, I'm just like, oh, this sucks, but it's so good.
But if he didn't kill him, and the two of them are like, hey,
It
let's go
wouldn't
get
work.
some slushies.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Like, let's.
It would be. It doesn't work. Because I'm like, the whole time, even while this is happening, I'm like, how is Vic gonna fit into this? Maybe he sacrifices himself. In my mind, I'm like, I didn't think Vic was gonna make it, but I was like, maybe he kills Sophia, and then Sophia kills him, and then something. And then when it starts happening, I'm like, no, of course it's this. It has to be this. Makes the most sense of all of the when I was theorizing before. Nothing I theorized is better than this, because this is exactly what he was invented for. This moment right here is fantastic. So it's like, yeah. And again, I remember hearing Colin Farrell say that, I don't know how anybody's gonna like the Penguin after. And I was like, yeah, it's perfect, because that's the point of your arc. Even if it's not really an arc, but it's kind of like, don't worry, it's been looking at you the whole time. When he has that conversation with Alberto, which is my favorite scene of the whole show. I have many favorite scenes, but that whole conversation, they play in the first trailer for the show, and he's just talking about to Alberto, he's literally laying out what he wants to be, and Alberto laughs in his face.
yeah, Mike. Yep. And Zegan's great in that performance. Michael Zegan's great. Like,
yeah, he's great.
You do kind of want to shoot him, but he's right.
Good year for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Superman
in this.
Man, even the let's see, the brother's wife just had a really good role in something too. Like, there's a lot of good.
I think him. I think the girl has a TV show. The one he starts dating after
Adam
Maisel.
Brody, or is that the one? Like, Adam Brody has a show where the sister of Kristen Bell is the lady, the sister,
right.
in-law from that. She's really good.
Oh yeah,
Good Meisel year.
But yeah, when I watched that scene, I was like, man, that, and you rethink when you get to the end and you remember that conversation he has, and it's like he was literally laying out him to Alberto Falcone of all people from the first scene of the show. It's been in your face the whole time. So, and you've been fooling yourself thinking, oh, maybe he's gonna and then when he gets to Vic, you're like, this is what it was always gonna be here. It was always gonna end here. This was the destination, and he told you. He told you.
We don't need a season 2 of the Penguin.
It's true.
But like,
it's true.
Because like, where can he go?
No,
he's there. So like, he's not that interesting anymore,
right?
Because he's there. It's like, you're on the mountain, and so the greed in my heart. I think like Sophia is a better character because so like she got framed for her father's murders, which isn't funny, but like,
she never was exonerated, by the way. She's still people still think she murdered them.
Her father's a serial killer. She gets put in jail. She teams up with a guy who turned her in. Her brother's dead, the only one that like believed in her. She has a weird thing with Dr. Julian Rush. Creepy. She was just tortured for 10 years, murdered her entire family, killed hundreds of like drug dealers in the street,
and she commits almost mass genocide.
She commits mass murder in this, and then it's kind of like, well, yeah, this is I'm out. Like, this is bad. I'm gonna go move. But
she might have a heavier body count than a lot of people in Arkham, if you think about it.
And so like, she's in jail, but then Selena Kyle's there. So you're like, that's because she's not Apex Mountain yet. She's not Mountain yet. Like not Apex. She hasn't reached the peak. Like her story's not done.
No.
So I would rather have her second season or whatever season because her story is not done. And I think Oswald's great for future Batman movies because he's now it. So like that's when I think he's
what would be her the problem? The only problem I have with Sophia, and again, I want all of this, giving 85, I don't care, but I'm just trying to rationalize, like, what would be her motivation other than to go after the Penguin when she gets out? And we're right back to square one. My only retort to that is that the Penguin, by the time she gets out, will be too important to get to.
That's the good part.
Yes, that's where you can do some stuff with it.
Yeah.
Or she could just abandon it altogether and just try and go on a completely different thing. But you're right. You have more to do with Milioti, but you also could do so much good stuff with the Penguin now dealing with the crimes of government and now he's in a different crime kind of syndicate where he's dealing with politicians. He's dealing with he's now, because I've heard he's going to be running for mayor or something like that, or something to that effect, like how we did in Batman Returns. So if they go that route, again, I don't know what they're doing. Only Matt Reeves knows what's going on here. If he shows up in the Batman 2 and is just kind of like a double of what he did for the first Batman, I'm fine with that. If you give me a Penguin show, just make sure that Mark said you guys put the care into it. That's fine. If you want to go to the Sophia Falcone show, that's fine. I pitched the Ra's al Ghul show. Maybe they can do. They've proven that at least the people behind this show can do something with these guys. This rogues gallery, the greatest rogues gallery of any comic book character of all time, is Batman. So you have so many other people to mine. It's kind of bittersweet because the Penguin's character is like, right, it's so good. You just want more of it. It's cake. You can have like 4 slices. Okay, that's enough. It's like, okay, but it's so good. Should I have some more? You're gonna pass out of a diabetic coma if you keep eating this cake. I know, but man, it's so good.
But it works. I think it works because remember, like he kills Falcone, Alberto.
Right.
Then he's just constantly, he doesn't have the power and he's worried about Sophia finding out, and then he's worried about clues, and he's worried about his mom, and like he's constantly playing catch up this season. And it's like he's always scrambling. Like in the second episode, he has to like kill a guy or like frame a guy to make sure that he doesn't get caught,
right, for
being that guy. So it's like when he's top notch and he's dealing with politicians, it's just like, oh, you're the Penguin, huh? You're new to this game. Like that's not, because he's not playing catch up. Then does that make sense? Right. Like he's just going like, man, these guys are dickheads. Well, why don't we get some respect around here? I don't even know if that's Penguin, but
it's pretty good.
Eat fish.
That's like he never eats fish.
You just need an episode where he just eats fish. Him and Danny DeVito just eat fish for an entire.
My nose isn't gushing blood. He's
yeah, he's just biting noses.
Colin Farrell fish. Penguin would be disgusted by Danny DeVito Penguin.
Oh yeah,
I think Danny DeVito Penguin would take out Colin Farrell Penguin because Danny DeVito Penguin is probably just as smart, but a monster.
He has a gang and he's evil. Like, I love that nose biting. I watched that movie when I was way too young.
Yeah, that
and I was like,
a lot of people out.
Oh, this little guy. Like you have Michelle Pfeiffer in there, and then you have Danny DeVito, and you're like, I'm 10. This is not.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I am 9 years old. Like it was like 92. Yeah, I was like, I am 10.
That was me with The Predator. I saw that when I was 10, and I was just like,
that's the
no, I was 9.
Movie,
I was 9 years old. Excuse me. And I just, hey, that's Jesse the Body. He's on WWE. Oh no. I'm too young for this. What's happening?
And you're watching this movie and you're like, Batman's killing people. So like this Batman doesn't kill.
Smiling about it.
Keaton puts on what do I say? Keaton puts on a beating.
Yeah.
And then just like the nose biting, and then like just
nose biting is
like the Penguins carry him away, and you're like, what is? I'm 10. And like you have like the whole
says, I want to show her my French flipper trick. I didn't know what that is. He's going all in.
Birds and mouths, and you're like, jeez. Like you're what? And so like that, I was not ready for that. But this one, I think he's there now, and I think he's.
It's a Deadpool situation where I don't think they should make any more Deadpool movies. He should just show up. It's a Penguin. I think that's where we are. If I was being a rational human being or a studio exec, I'd be like, look, I think he does better now. Now we've got this whole thing with him. You're right. He probably does better just to show up in Batman movies now. I just that's the selfishness of me wants more of. I want more of what we just got. I want it might not just be him. It might not be him. I'm just saying, give me some more of whatever this is. Do this for other people. Do this again. Do exactly this. Show the care. Show the writing. Give me a great actor or actress, and give me a great performance, great story. You can do this again. I know they're doing a Clayface movie, which I'm not super excited about, but I kind of knew the Penguin was ripe with, like, you can do stuff with him. I don't know what you do with a Clayface movie. But again, hopefully I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I was wrong about a lot of stuff in this show. I was like, I was here for Colin Farrell, and that's all I cared about, and I got a lot more than I wanted.
Wait. Mike Flanagan.
Yeah. He talked about it years ago.
Is
that he wrote a script about
Clayface movie.
Yeah.
For James Gunn's.
Somebody found the tweet where he tweeted it out. I think it was I can't remember. It was a while ago. And he said
crazy.
He said he always wanted to make one or something like that. And he said it was like when Snyder was in charge or whatnot. And I guess James Gunn found it, or I guess he pitched it again and James Gunn decided to do it. Again, Clayface is a cool character. He does not fit in this universe, but he's a cool character. But it's just like, I don't know what that is as a movie. I don't know what that is. So I again, I could be wrong. Hopefully they do half the care that this show got.
Flanagan cares.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I saw the name, I'm like, okay, he's good. I'm just thinking of the concept. I need to know more. It's like Starship Troopers. Speaking of Clancy Brown, do you want to know more? I need to know more, because I'm like, what are you going to do with this? Like, I know the story of Clayface. And Eve is apparently got the same last name as Clayface, but I don't know what that is. But again,
Clayface Carlo.
No. Yes, on his driver's license.
Eve Carlo, right? Is that what you're saying?
She has a last. I think that the rumor was that she was his sister to some point effect, because
it's Clayface Carlo coming on over here.
His first name is it's not Roland Daggett. That's somebody else. It's the guy who does. I can't remember his first name. I think his last name is Carlo, I believe. But
if you were a Batman villain in this world,
yes,
like you can't be a neon skater punk like in the Schumacher ones.
Okay,
what would your villain be? You have to make this villain up.
If I was a villain
to fit into this specific world,
am I picking actual people or making one up from scratch?
Making one up from scratch.
Well, I mean, am I trying to take out? I think I would probably be more of the gangster side. I wouldn't be wild, crazy. I'd be more of the Black Mask type. I'd have goons, but goons need money, so I'd probably be leaning on the gangster side. I don't think I do well with the neon skater type of.
Hey,
the zany Batman. Hey, Batman!
Skate over to him.
Batman would just knock me out, man. Yeah. I would need muscle. I would need. That would just take me. I'm not quick-witted enough to like Joker my way around Batman. And Batman, like, look, you're over there. I know you're not gonna out-fool me with this. I was like, my big thing with Batman, like, shoot him. Get him out of here, because I can't make. I'm not the Riddler. I'm not going to come up with some crazy puzzle. Well, Batman, you have 5 minutes. He'd be like, okay, it's this button right here. I'm like, damn it,
he does it.
What? It's a Rubik. My Rubik's cube has 4 colors, and there's like 4 blocks, and he figures it out in 5 seconds. I'm done. So I'm like, shoot him. I'd probably be more like the Scarecrow in Batman Begins before he becomes a Scarecrow. Like when he's like, the Batman has a talent for this. I'd be like that guy. Call the police. I'd be that guy.
I'd want to be Colin Farrell's character from The Gentleman, where you're a coach with like huge.
Coach is awesome though.
Yeah, and
coach
you have a ton of like. So you're like a former like military guy. You have a bunch of issues. You've probably seen too many things. You came back home. Everything went to crap. You got into MMA. You started a gym. And you're like a criminal with just like an army of fighters at your disposal. I like
that. Oh, that's a good. And you're a coach.
And I would wear tracksuits.
You know what's funny? We need to do The Gentleman at some time.
Yeah, we do.
The movie and the show are
awesome,
fantastic. So
Scott Ilario is so good, man. And like, it convinced me that dude could act
Theo James, when I watched the TV show, I'm like, he can. At first, they were like, he could be up for Bond, and then I was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Then I watched, I was like, huh, you know what? He could be up for Bond. I really like this guy, and I think I don't know if I sent it to you or I sent it to somebody. I think it was my friend Greg. And there's a scene in the Gentleman TV show with Ray Winstone on the roof with his daughter, like just yelling at her about like retaliating against something that happens. It is maybe my favorite Ray Winstone anything. It's so good. The Gentleman's awesome. Coach as a Batman villain makes perfect sense. It's fantastic. Would I be the Hugh Grant in The Gentleman? Who's like, hey, Batman, I've got all these pictures of you, and I've got all this blackmail before you hit me. There's no, I've said this. I'd be that guy.
I wouldn't wear tracksuits though. I'd be cardigans.
I like the tracksuits.
I'm not I gotta be me. Like
as
I'm not a
Batman.
And this isn't England. Like this is like New York. So like I would
you gotta have the British rap. No, you have to do the rap songs.
I would dress like Charlie Hunnam in The Gentleman.
That's a different bad guy. See, maybe I would
be a different coach. I'd be like, you know what I mean? Like I would just.
I like the Charlie Hunnam character too, where he's like, "Hey, give me the phone."
That's another movie. No, City of Z, Lost City of Z was when I was like, "Oh, Charlie Hunnam can act."
Yeah.
And then like that. But nah, I'm not a tracksuiter. I'm not. Well,
I think you get the tracksuiter, you get the Pinky Blinders hat, right? You get the big fogged out glasses. And you got the rappers that are dancing around and kicking people up as Batman's trying to fight him, and you're just sitting there rapping with a microphone. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I was like, yo, the coach's crew, he's gonna lose, but man, I can't. I love to see him lose.
But they kick around though, like they go rob that place, and then they come back at the end and blow up somebody, and then they're fine. Like that's. And like remember when Coach goes to McConaughey and Hunnam, he's like, "Hey man, like
look, I'm sorry,
I got you. Like this happened, I got you. I owe you a favor." And he's like, "One favor." So like, I would like to exist in this world where it's like I'm morally nebulous.
You're kind of like you're the gray. I like the coach in the restaurant where he's like, "Why'd you come down to the whatchamacallit? See what I could do with you." It's like, oh, that's so cool. Be the coach as a villain. Why don't we have more coach movies? Colin Farrell's role. Keeping it together because Colin Farrell's in both things. Colin Farrell as coach in The Gentleman is a
incredible,
fantastic character.
Yeah. Hunnam is one of my favorite. Like I love good second in commands, and he's like a great. And that's
how he says Fletcher.
Oh, man. And that speech that McConaughey drops about lions, you're like, man, this guy would kill me.
The part where he goes, "That's fine, it's fine, but you mess with my wife."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kids, watch The Gentleman. And then if you love The Gentleman, watch the show because it is equally, though different, awesome. It's completely different, but it's awesome.
And Theo James can act.
Theo James, he surprised me. And that's the girl from Pirates of the Caribbean 6.
Oh, no, Crawl. That's the girl from Crawl.
Oh, that's just Crawl. Okay, yeah. I think I saw her.
I just want to put that out there.
Hey, by the way, Arsenal fan. Just putting it out there. She's an Arsenal fan. She goes to games, seeing her. So right there, I was like, I'm already halfway in. And then I watched her on the show. I'm like, you're good.
She's awesome.
Good. Yeah, you're good.
You know what I like when actors stick around long enough? Like I feel like Colin Farrell, they're like, put him in SWAT and like do all this, and he hated it. And then eventually he's like, I'm gonna go to In Bruges. I'm gonna do The Lobster. And you're like, oh, character actor Farrell. And then like I think Theo James is getting there. I think Charlie Hunnam's getting there.
He's good in White Lotus too, by the way. Theo James.
You know who's getting there? Boyd Holbrook.
Boyd Holbrook he was great in Logan. Yeah, and then he did like The Predator, I think. After that,
terrible. They tried to box him, but then he popped up in like he was that Sandman, and I've watched Complete Unknown.
Yeah, he's good. He's good in the Sandman TV show.
I think he's like, I just want to be weird now. I'm Weird Holbrook.
Well, he's Johnny Cash now, so he's doing pretty good. I saw like a clip of him doing Johnny Cash. I'm like, you're not better than Joaquin, but you're still good.
I've seen it 3 times somehow. I went to an in-person interview with Chalamet, which was pretty cool. So I was like, I'm gonna go see that again. Oh. But yeah, he's really good. He's very funny. But I like when actors start like
Chalamet's doing that. Chalamet's doing that a lot. Where I was kind of like, oh, they're trying to do boy band stuff with Chalamet, and he's like, no, I'm in Dune. It's like, okay, let me see what you do with Dune. Oh, okay. I'm backing off. Now you're Bob Dylan? All right, I'm way backing off. All right, man. You won me over, bro. I'm sorry.
You got me.
But they got me, man.
They stick around and they just like figure it out. Like I feel
Jake
like that's
Gyllenhaal
pretty
did
cool.
that. Jake Gyllenhaal figured it out, like because he was
Bubble Boy.
I'm like they tried to Taylor Kitsch him, and he's like, okay, then I'm gonna do like art stuff. And
They Prince of Persia'd him.
Yeah, the Prince of Persia him exactly.
We lost.
And then he was in Zodiac. Then he was in Prisoners. And you're like, oh, Southpaw. Oh, okay. And then he was with my boy, hey fellas, in Roadhouse.
I like that remake. It's like just a piece of garbage. I love it.
It's essentially trying to do the same thing the original did. Be a dumb, fun film. And I was like, yeah, I get it. If you don't go into it going like, okay, I want something, astute. It's not astute. My only gripe is that they should have filmed the action sequence differently, because I like his character, the way he does Dalton. I liked it. Mm-hmm. I like Colin Farrell.
Gyllenhaal.
No, the bad guy, Conor McGregor. I love him. I love that character because he's fantastic.
The director's like, this guy can't act, so I'm just gonna have him be insane. I'm gonna have him be Conor McGregor.
Let him do crazy stuff. Yeah. He's fantastic. He's the standout of that movie. He's just put him in a thing, and he's like a hand grenade. Just let him go off, and see what happens. But I think a lot of those actors that get like pigeonholed into you're the Sam Worthington now. You're the new blank, and it's like, oh no. But when you do character,
the new Jai Courtney,
they did try to do it to Tom Hardy.
They did. Yeah.
And then he was like, no, man, I'm an actor, bro. I'm gonna do Bronson real quick. And then you're gonna be like, whoa, my bad. Whoops.
My bad. Yeah. Sorry. This means ward you.
Remember this means war. Remember that.
They tried to Chris Pine him. Chris Pine's like, nah, he's doing
Chris Pine started off kind of weird though. He was in Smoking Aces. I didn't even recognize him. And then they went, oh no, he was in Princess Diaries, and then he did Smoking Aces. And then we're like, oh, that guy? And then it's like, he's gonna be Kirk. I'm like, what? That guy? The weird biker dude from Smoking Aces? So yeah, he's gone all over the place. He's up and down. But yeah, don't pigeonhole your good looking actors.
Same looking guys that are completely disposable. Let them find their own way.
Don't Joel Edgerton them. And then Joel Edgerton was like, hey man, I can do stuff. I can I can act, I can direct, I can do stuff. Don't do that. Let them flex their muscles. Because Colin Farrell, first time I think I saw him was Minority Report. I think that was the first time. And he was great in that. But it was like, I can tell they're gonna, like you said, SWAT, and they'll recruit, and they're gonna try doing them. But it's like, he's so better in other things where he's weird. He's the best part of the Daredevil movie because he's weird as hell in that.
Flicking peanuts in people's mouths and like
people with paper clips.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, hey man, any final thoughts before we get out of here? I just any final Penguin thoughts before we get out of here?
I really want to underline the point that this show, again, you said it was made with love. I think it was made with love and care. I just want people to look at this is why I want these shows to win awards, because I want people to go, oh, we can do that and it be rewarded, instead of doing the safe stereotypical thing and people ignore it and then we blame those same people that we're trying to win over. Do the ballsy thing. Do the thing where you work hard at something and you love the thing you're working on. If you don't love it, that's fine. Do something you love, because that care comes through the screen. We can tell the guy who did the makeup for the Penguin wasn't half-assing it.
No. There's this whole, and Colin Farrell has to love this to do that.
Yes. That's that voice alone.
Hey, ma. Why don't you love it? I didn't just dump my brothers in the circle.
Oh man, it's terrible.
Hey, ma. Hey.
I can't do it.
I did a sketch. We did a sketch where I was doing the Penguin voice, and I was like, okay, I'm never doing another one, because at the end I was just like, my voice is Jersey.
What's at the turnpike?
It says that.
Are you on your mind?
Are you on your mind, huh?
Are you crazy, kid?
Where's crazy detectives?
Get out of here, kid. Just get out of here.
Ellen La.
Where are these mushrooms? Oh, I saved some mushrooms.
What? All right, DJ, where can people find you before we get out of here?
How would you want to find me? I'm an insane person, okay?
Yeah.
Stay away from the sewers of Florida, all right? But if you're looking for me, I don't have any money. But what I do have is a website called the Simplistic Reviews Podcast, and I share it with Matthew Stewart and Justin Polizzi. They're way smarter than me. They're way more talented than me. But they keep me around because sometimes I break out in a penguin voice, and they laugh at it for some reason because they know it's horrible.
Eat some fish.
He doesn't eat fish.
Hey, Ma, we got the blinkers on. It's my Maserati.
It's plum.
This one guy had a car. Everyone knew it was his car.
The last 30 seconds of this podcast is just going to be us just diverting into penguin impersonation.
Where's my plum car? It's inconspicuous.
Hey, Sophia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry I put you in jail, broad.
Don't you love it when he tries to beat up Maroney and he dies? And he's like, what the hell? What the hell?
I did it.
Like, wake up. Yeah, it was me. I beat you. Remember, it was me.
I did it.
Like if Colin McGregor tries to fight me and he just explodes, I'm taking the victory. Maybe I punched him in the right spot. Maybe when he hit me, it triggered something in his knuckle.
Yeah, he's essentially a stick of dynamite walking around. He just explodes.
All right, DJ. Thank you for joining me. Listen to the Batman commentary. Listen to the John Wick episode. Listen to our holdovers episode.
Do it,
and you'll be back, man. So
you gotta do the gentleman, man. We gotta do the gentleman.
The commentary.
Either one.
I've covered the gentleman, but I'll do a commentary.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned.
Rubbing your hands together. Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holly, we're doing the gentleman.
Yeah.
All right, so for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, for DJ Valentine, and the sewers in Florida, this is Movies on the Flicks. We'll see you next week.
It's called the Florida Flip 'em.